So you're thinking about selling your house. Where do you start in looking for a real estate agent to be your listing agent? After all, there's a lot of options in today's world. You could sell it on your own as a for sale by owner. You could hire a flat fee service. You've got Redfin. You've got Zillow agents now listing homes. You've got full service agents and teams. Where do you even start? Here is 8 things that we've come up with that you should look for in your listing agent. And these are 8 green light go. If you can find an agent or a team who covers these 8 things, you're in luck. You've probably got one of the top agents in the market. Your house will get sold for top dollar with low hassles. I'm Chris Mullenberg, founder of the Mullenberg Team at eXp Realty, and my team and I strive to take these 8 things into account whenever we list homes. We are always getting better at our craft. We've been doing this for over 10 years, have sold over 700 homes, and it's because we really focus on these 8 tactics while selling and being listing agents. First green light you need to look for in a good listing agent is, of course, track record and experience. Now, this is not to say that a newer agent can't be an awesome listing agent for you. I mean, even when I was young in my career, I did some great work, helped a lot of sellers get top dollar, but of course it does pay to have experience. And I would say experience in listing and selling homes. Lots of agents have a lot of experience working with buyers, which is a cool part of the industry, and it does give them some experience, but it's a whole different project to list a home, get it prepped and ready for sale, negotiate through inspection and repairs, prep and stage the home properly. There's just a whole lot more project management on the listing side than the buyer side. So get a listing experienced agent. Second green light to look for in a listing agent is a proven process that they've used time and time again with success, and the ability for them to present that to you in your first meeting, where they go through the entire process of what they're going to do from start to finish and what their proven process actually is. It might surprise you, but it's kind of crazy. Agents will show up to your house and not even really go through any process or documentation or presentation at all. They'll just, oh, okay, what do you want to price it at, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? All right, well, great, here's what I charge for commission. That's about it. So make sure you've got someone who's willing to take the time to go through their entire process and presentation so that you're well informed on what's going to happen. Number 3 thing to look for when listing your house is someone with a lot of experience in prep, home remodel, repairs, and staging, especially in today's market as it becomes more of a buyer's market. Buyers are a lot pickier. You absolutely have to show your home in its best light. And an agent without a lot of experience in, again, project managing and kind of quarterbacking the entire thing for you up front so that you get tens of thousands of dollars more from your sale because you prepped your home properly, that's going to pay for itself in spades. So don't just go for the agent who's telling you the highest list price for your house and the lowest commission rate, because you're probably getting what you pay for there. All right, number 4 is marketing strategy. Of course, every agent in today's world can get your listing on the internet, right? That's the easy part. Post it online, it goes to many different websites through syndication, but make sure that this agent you're going to hire to sell your house has more arms and more specific paid advertising and marketing that they do to get your house to the top of the pile. After all, there's a lot of homes hitting the market every week. You want to make sure that yours rises to the top. So an excellent digital marketing strategy that includes video, social media on multiple platforms, and paid advertising is critical, not just the free stuff. And let's not forget, there is in-person marketing to be done. This is the lost art of real estate. Is your agent and their team willing to do the in-person things like knock on doors in the neighborhood, hold weekly open houses, pick up the phone and actually call buyers in their database and call other agents that may have buyers? This is the kind of groundwork, boots on the ground, that you want to look for in your listing agent. Next, of course, is online presence and positive reviews. All right, any agent who's worth their salt should have good online presence with a website and at least Google and Zillow reviews, possibly Facebook and Yelp and other places. But unfortunately, I see a lot of good agents haven't gotten any testimonials or reviews. You go find them online and there's nothing there. So as you know, if you're shopping for anything these days, you count on reviews and testimonials. So look for that. It's an absolute must. Next thing to ask when interviewing a potential listing agent is, what is their negotiation philosophy and what is their track record negotiating? This is also a lost art in today's world. How well can one negotiate? And that doesn't just mean, hey, I'm a bulldog and I'm going to go to bat for you and make sure you get the best deal. that oftentimes can work against you. Honestly, I've been in, like I said, over 700 sales, and I've just seen that when an agent brings a philosophy of cooperation and being firm when they need to be firm, and knowing where to push back where they can in a negotiation, but also advising you on, okay, we might need to give a little bit here so that we can be firm here, that actually in the long run nets you more, because I've seen too many transactions get combative where the agents try to take this tough guy or tough gal approach, and it just kind of shuts the other party down, and then it becomes combative and nobody wins. So if you want to net the most in your negotiation, get someone who's savvy with their communication and negotiation skills and can actually prove that to you in their track record. Another thing to look for in a good listing agent is, what is their professional network like? Are they well respected within the community? Do they do a lot of transactions each year? Do they do a lot of transactions with other agents that go well? And do they actually include other agents in their reviews and testimonials? Because again, if your agent is well liked and well respected in the community, you're likely to get better communication and negotiation from the other local agents in the market. Final thing I would advise you to consider with a listing agent is their attention to detail. Now, not every great salesperson and listing agent is naturally inclined to detail. It does certainly help, but at minimum, they also need to have an administrative team backing them up. So I feel I'm fairly strong in detail. I can get the job done, but I know that it's not my absolute strongest suit. That's why I've hired my team and built a team to help keep the details in order. So you want to see representation and examples of how much they're on top of the details, and you'll typically see this during their presentation, during their market valuation analysis. As they present to you, you can really see what their level of attention to detail is. A couple of bonus items to think about. Number one is, don't just go with the listing agent who tells you your house is worth the most. If you interview 3 agents and one agent says, oh yeah, I think we can get this, and they're just really trying to impress you with a high price, that might be a red flag that they're just trying to earn your business and put a sign in the yard and be unrealistic. They're not actually telling you what you need to hear. So look for a data-driven pricing strategy, not just someone who's telling you everything you want to hear to impress you. Ultimately, you end up wasting your time on the market, right? If you're overpriced in today's world, your home will not sell. So you need someone that brings data and attention to good pricing. And of course, finally, you must personally feel like you've got a connection with this agent. You're going to be in a relationship, talking almost daily throughout the listing and sale process. So it's not like you have to become absolute best friends with your agent, but it sure goes a long way when you have good rapport. You can tell they're a good person that shares your core values. You know that they work with ethics, and they're just fun to be around. So if anybody is giving you a vibe that, wow, they sell a lot of homes, I'm really impressed by their business, but I'm just not getting a good vibe, that's probably a red flag, because there's so many great agents who are also great people that you'll have a great time with. Hey, life's too short to be around bad vibes. So pick somebody you really have fun with. Thanks so much for watching. If any of this resonates with you, or if you're even kicking around making a move, I'd love to interview for the job. I think you'll find that my whole team and I really hone in on these must-do green light tactics to get you the best deal. And we're a heck of a lot of fun to work with. We love our job, we love what we do, and we'd love to help you on your next dream home move.